Oh, and our runners are off. So, in the randomizer, you have an option to skip frigate, and for this tournament, it is. So they'll just be landing right on Talon. And you're going to see the runners do a trick called space jump first, which abuses the original version intended scan dashing to jump from the back of the ship to a standable ledge on the side, and you can get in here. And this is vanilla space jump, by the way. And a missile is, in my opinion, the second best thing you can get in here. Morph ball is typically the best thing you can get as long as there's a missile and landing site, but this instantly takes away a lot of backtracking, which usually would require you to go to Chozo to get your first missile or morph ball or space jump so you can get a missile to go to the artifact temple. Yeah, Miguel's side seems to be having some trouble. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'll actually join the IRC just to see what's happening. So MightyCaesar is currently going to Artifact Temple. This is good because you Alright, so Miguel seems to have had some I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. He seems to have had some tech issues. So this is giving MightyCaesar a pretty big head start. Alright, Miguel says his game crashed. Nothing wrong with that. I've totally never had something similar happen to me twice in a run. But MightyCaesar right now is getting his her. I'm just gonna refer to them as they. They're getting their artifact hints, and it doesn't seem they're gonna be checking them right this second, which is a double-edged sword. The nice thing about having the artifact hints is you know what you need to route in, what items are required, and overall it's good to get. And he seems to be reading them. So, control tower, great tree chamber, and I'm thinking he's writing them. They are writing them down. So, and that's it. Okay, I guess that's okay. Miguel seems to be dropping some frames. Quarantine! Oh, I thought that said quarantine cave, and I was about to get kind of angry because Quarantine Cave is Stardust, and Stardust is a slow fight. Training chamber access, not bad. Watery Hall. Alright. Not bad. So like I said earlier, not checking is a double-edged sword. Because now that he knows where his artifacts are, he can route them in or save them for later. Not checking them, though, you don't have to worry about the other runner getting ahead because you're sitting there reading the hints. But it comes down to preference. There's no right or wrong way to really do it. So Miguel seems to be in a pretty close behind just because Caesar took that time to read the artifact hints. But for a bit he will be behind. And we have more fall bombs. Alright, and I don't know, yeah, they got boost ball. So he can't get that right now. He needs to get his morph ball first, obviously. So I'm wondering if maybe he's going to go to transport access B. Sorry, I don't know the room names exactly, despite playing this game for years. Yep, he's going for it, which is the access to a elevator from Root Cave. And there's an item under a little bridge there, and it's most likely just going to be a missile, but chances are it can be something good. Nothing worth not checking. It's right in the way. Best item to get here would probably be Space Jump or Morph Ball. And it's an energy tank, not bad. No such thing as too much health. Miguel taking the same exact route. Getting his energy tank. So I am aware that Miguel is a runner of this game. I do not know his place on the leaderboard off the top of my head, but I don't know about Caesar. I don't know. All right, so Caesar is heading to Chozo Ruins. It's a pretty high density, and it's in most cases the first place you go, unless you happen to get gravity, ice, wave, and thermal, but and morph ball and space jump. So yes, Chozo is almost always in every case first place you go, and that seemed to be a missile up on the ledge. This is where you'll get most of your starting progression items, like morph ball, bombs, space jump, the likes. I was just gonna say there. Mighty Caesar is checking ruined shrine, and I can't tell what that is. That looks like space jump. Oh no, that's super missiles. So they seem to be not waiting to get that item when they have morph ball or space jump, because you are locked in that sort of locked in that room until you have space jump or morph. But there is a little ledge you can get onto to scan dash out of there. Oh, Miguel's taking a different route, not checking Ruined Shrine first. Nothing wrong with that. As with reading artifact hints right away, it's down to preference. And I can't see that's a missile. So coming up, oh, was that wave beam I saw? Was that wave beam? I'm pretty sure it's wave beam. But you're gonna see Miguel most likely attempt to skip this little mini boss type deal, which is called Hive Totem. You just scan dash like that, because there's a fight trigger on that entire bridge, and Miguel is deciding not to go through. Oh, Varia suit. All right, Varia, whatever. Thank you, Ginger. Yep, Miguel is taking that route. So that battle actually isn't too long. If he had triggered it, there is a way to get out, but I personally just do the battle since I'm not comfortable with getting out without when it's acid or toxic water. So, as I was saying about the bridge, that entire bridge is a trigger. So, even if you just slightly touch the bridge, you activate the fight. And I think we're gonna see a little bit of route divergence right here. Caesar is not going through the check vaults. Miguel is. So I guess we're gonna see. And that looks like that's a missile. A missile being up on the vault exit. I didn't catch that earlier, actually. Now Miguel seems to be... Oh, Miguel is going to Shrine to get his super missiles and the item up on more of the upper part of Ruined Shrine, because he has boost ball, so it is in logic. If he had space jump, he'd be able to get on a little ledge, which is a little faster, but... And, ooh, he triggered the fight. So he can get out, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. As I was saying earlier, this little vine that you can jump on, which very much follows the rule of Metroid Prime. If you being a platformer, if it looks like you can stand on it, you probably can. Okay, Miguel seems to be giving up on that pretty quickly and just going through the battle. It's not long like Hive Totem, but it's just annoying. Well, we don't get to hear that awesome mini boss music. Caesar falling to the same fate, having triggered the battle. Let's see if he... No. Caesar doesn't seem to be going for the escape. Actually, yes, never mind. Correct. Nope. Okay. Miguel is plated beetle, ending it pretty quickly with that rapid fire missile, which happens when you hold up on the C stick and press the Y button, obviously, because I can't think of the reason why off the top of my head. Point is, it works. Now Miguel is going to... Well, I actually don't know what routing decision he'll make. It's most likely go... No, never mind. I'm wrong. He's going back to get his bombs, right? I guess we'll see if Caesar decides to do the same thing. I personally think it is a good idea to go back and get bombs, just so you don't... Because later, a little bit later in Chozo, over by where Charge Beam is, there's actually a whole area that you pretty much need bombs to clear. And it's easier just... I think it's just easier to get it before going there. Oh, and I just noticed Caesar is using the amazing fusion suit. Right now, it doesn't look like a... Yeah, they need... Yeah, right, they need bombs for Varia, so it is the better play. But Caesar is using fusion suit. Right now, it doesn't seem like a bad suit. Seems pretty cool. But once they get Varia, you'll know why I don't like it, and a lot of people don't. It's a big meme. And we're seeing route divergence again, with Caesar not going back to get their bombs. Oh, and Miguel is going to check crash site. Interesting. All right, let's see. Yeah, fusion suit. What phase? That's how I feel seeing it, and it's just a missile. It's a pretty easy check, but well, actually, without space jump, the scan dash Miguel did to get that item, it can be a little tricky. I personally can't get it down, so I just wait till I have space jump to check. You can do a little underwater ghetto jump, and underwater ghetto jumps get you insane height, as long as you don't have gravity suit, because then gravity suit makes underwater physics like everywhere else, so you can't do those underwater ghetto jumps anymore. Caesar is getting his bombs. Their bombs. Runners seem to have high-fived. My commentary stream kind of having some issues. Caesar getting his bombs and going to check crash site. Sorry. Having some... Alright, and now we don't have audio. I think. There it goes. Miguel is going back through Shrine to get this last little check, and it's an energy check. Not bad. Ah, Miguel has no audio. Alright. Caesar taking the safety save. The ship's safety save. And Miguel is... Oh, ooh, that was a weird place to get stuck. Miguel is going back and getting Varia suit. And I'm assuming he'll check Ruined Gallery, I think it is. Ruined Gallery. There's a little check there. Miguel is going for the faster strat. Not getting it right now. And he got it. Varia suit. So now Miguel is immune to the heat of Magma Pool and early Magmor. Late Magmor, post Zardes, past Twin Fires, you actually, it's not superheated, so you don't need Varia to go through there, since developers assumed you just have Varia by that point. But with our settings, you do need Varia to get that heat damage prevention. And yep, Caesar is taking the same little route, going to Shrine to get their energy tank, and most likely going to go get their Varia suit too. Miguel is going now to where sorry, I can't think of how to describe it. Going to assumedly get their Charge Beam. Charge Beam is vanilla in this game, in this settings, just for quality of life, since, oh, what was that? I can't see what that is. Anybody else see what that is? Commentary stream's a little blurry. Looks like it could be Space Jump. Ooh, that's not a good place to have Space Jump. It makes Flagra a little worse, in my opinion, but whatever. Means we also will get Spider Ball kind of early. I mean, it could still be in Phendrana, like Canon, and yeah, it could be right now. It could be in Canon technically, but yeah, I was going to check the top of Gathering Hall because this can be Spider Ball. And yep, Caesar is getting their Varia suit, and yep, there it is, Varia Fusion suit. What I like to call the puke suit, and a lot of other people like to call it that too. Yeah, X-ray. So Miguel now has X-ray. And so there's a little in the toxic water. There's a little bit of there's an item. There's an item kind of in the back. Can't see it right now, and you're supposed to beat Flagra and get Gravity Suit before you can even like get the item. But right now they can check it. You can actually scan the item through the water, and with Miguel's current health, he is perfectly able to do that. 2 energy tanks should be more than enough. If he had Space Jump, he'd actually be able to get it pretty safely and have a decent bit of health left. Without a tank in any suits, you shouldn't go for You shouldn't go for trying to get the item unless the water isn't toxic. But usually, even just scanning it and moving back as soon as you start scanning, you'll be a little tight and probably get a bit over half your health taken away. But now Miguel is going to check the item with the scan, and it's an artifact, right? All right, it's an artifact, and seems to be going for it, but Miguel seems to be dropping a lot of frames, so it's a little. And Miguel is giving up for now, deciding that it's probably better to come back. Poison water stick messes with the reception. Understandable. Caesar's, I'm assuming, going to take the same general route, going to get Charge Beam. And Miguel seems to not want to go to Dynamo right this second. Alright. I guess we'll see whether or not that's a good idea. So, he seems to be going to Zoid, also known as Incinerator Drone. It's named Zoid since the developer who programmed its randomness, which I'll get to when the battle starts, is nicknamed Zoid, so we just applied the same name to the Incinerator Drone for fun. Pretty sure that's the story. Correct me if I'm wrong. And here we go. Okay, Caesar confirmed that SJ is in Fountain. All right, not the best location, but at least we know where it is. So this is Zoid. How it kind of works is a little a vulnerable target spot will pop up from I think 5 to 14 seconds. It's random how long it'll be. We can't hear the music right now, but a good way to gauge whether or not your RNG with the battle was good or bad is whether or not the music loops. If the music loops, then you got a bad battle. If it didn't loop, then you probably got a decent one. And he is standing on just some little collision on Zoid, just so when the target pops up, he can hit it right away. And the target is how it pops up isn't random. It goes it faces away from the door, to the door, away from the door, to the door. Pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. And these little green war wasps can be mean. They're not fun. Kind of just have to stand there and take it. Caesar is currently going for his X-ray visor and having trouble. Camera angle seems a little bad for this trick, but whatever works. And so Zoid wasn't really a good place. Only missiles, so but it's good to check Zoid. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good check. So in a speed run in 100%, they would in any percent and 100%, they wouldn't do this puzzle. They do something called IBBF, which means Ice Beam Before Flagra, which you go out of bounds and you wall crawl through to where Ice Beam is. But for this tournament, out of bounds is banned. So they're not going to be doing, a shorter version of IBBF, which would be puzzles, where you just wall crawl past Energy Core and have the tunnel past Energy Core load around you, so you don't have to worry about taking the time to do the puzzle. Caesar is about to get their charge beam, and then now both our runners will be able to use their super missiles. Miguel completing the puzzle and going to Furnace to check whatever is there. Caesar is going to check Dynamo, so I guess we'll see what's there. Just a missile. But they can come back, they can and might come back with Spider Ball to get an item at the top of Dynamo, which can be progression. And there's Grapple Beam. An easily skippable upgrade, but it's convenient to have. Makes stuff easier, makes Magma Pool namely easier, since they do have an artifact in Training Chamber Access, which is right after Magma Pool. There's a tricky scan dash you can do to skip having to use grapple there, but it's a little tight and kind of tricky. And Caesar seems to be doing the same thing Miguel was trying. Do an underwater ghetto jump to get the artifact, and I dip right now, Caesar. Okay, good choice. Well, Caesar Caesar moved to the left, which you can't. I'm pretty sure if you had space jump, you'd be able to. But how would I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do jump without space jump. The ghetto jump without space jump. I know with space jump, you go to the right, you ghetto jump off this little slope, and then you move all the way to the left, and you get on the little dip. Get on the little dip. That's just low enough for you to jump onto. So Miguel is going to do the Flagra play. What the boss I like to call cutscene the game. Flagra without space jump is a little slower since you have to do a little scan dash to get. Actually, I'll explain it once we get into the battle because it'll be easier. Getting the Arboretum rune skip first try. Let's see what Caesar's gonna do. Alright, here's cutscene the game. The reason I call it that is because it is one big cutscene, pretty much. So the intended way is you just saw one of those little mirrors come down, which put light on foie gras. And typically, in vanilla, you're supposed to knock down all of those mirrors, starting out with one, and each time you get to the little bomb slot, which I'll actually explain because there's something interesting about it. So you see how two are here now? So you knock down those two, go into the bomb slot, bomb it, and then each time up until Miguel is going to. So these bomb slots, they're cosmetic. They actually aren't bomb slots. They're little damage triggers that are vulnerable to bomb type damage. So that means you can also use power bombs, and Miguel just did a scan dash to go over there, so morph and instantly put bombs down. So he hits that bomb, that damage trigger, and skips having to do the mirrors, and you get this funny little cutscene of foie gras hopelessly slashing. So Caesar is doing Zoid, going to get their hard-earned missiles. Having a little bit of trouble getting on the collision. It is easier with space jump. And I'm sure you're seeing why I call this cutscene the game, because this is one big cutscene. Miguel is down on the last bomb, and the battle's over. Time for another cutscene. This is usually when I would run to the bathroom or run to get a drink. Because this cutscene is very long, and not able to see what that was, but I'm thinking it's a missile. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Caesar completing Zoe, getting their missiles, and thinking maybe they're gonna make the. Yep, it's a missile. So Caesar's probably going to go to Furnace. I don't know though. Get the grapple beam. Yep, they're going to Furnace. Miguel getting a missile off of foie gras, and there's two routes they can take right now. Miguel can take right now. He is a runner of this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does a trick called Early Wild, which you get stuck in a little bit of. Yep, he's doing it. He's about to demonstrate it. So the friction here is weird. You can do bomb jumps, time it well, so you kind of get quote unquote infinite bombs, which is why it's called an infinite bomb jump. And he hit the trigger for ghosts. So now Sun Chamber is changed to the Artifact of Wild layer, so there are Chozo ghosts in there. But sadly failing the early wild trick and making his way to Magmore. The race is going okay. I mean, they're getting their items. Nothing seems like a massive punch in the gut yet. Artifacts seemed okay. Caesar trailing behind by a little bit. See if Caesar decides just to skip foie gras. Which, since I have the curse of knowledge, I wouldn't go do foie gras, but actually, no. So if I was racing, I would do foie gras. Just because it's foie gras right in the wave. There's nowhere else I can go, so might as well just beat foie gras and take that little elevator to Magmore. Caesar getting their grapple beam. Yeah, Miguel is leading despite the crash, his game crashing. Oh yeah, I think the big thing here is Miguel's movement, and the fact that Caesar actually stopped to read his artifact hints right away, and I'm assuming write them down because they were taking pauses in between reading each hint. So I'm assuming they wrote them down on like a notepad or something. So that bought Miguel quite a bit of time to get back. And here's no, never mind. I thought that was the run validator. Wave Buster, a little late to get since you totally can't use Wave Buster on Flagra for some reason. So fun fact, you can use Wave Buster on Flagra to damage. It only takes like 200 something missiles from full health. I think. I know for sure if you have how many? I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I know it's possible to kill Flagra from the last phase, last little bit of health with Wave Buster. Yeah, Miguel did crash 2 minutes in. Yeah, it sounds about right, Ginger. Wonder what Caesar's doing. I'm thinking, yep, Caesar does have fusion suit. I didn't catch what that item was. I was looking at chat. Oh, that's just a missile. All right. Ooh, plasma beam. Plasma beam. That's good. So that does put item wise that does put Caesar in the lead. But depending on the play, oh, Miguel was going for whatever this is. I didn't catch again, and it looked like a beam. Ooh, low health. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, Miguel got lost. Yeah, I thought it was ice beam. So without space jump, this little puzzle, I guess quote unquote puzzle, is a little iffy. I personally like. Actually, never mind. I would probably do the same thing and just go for it. With space jump, it's a lot easier. You don't even have to morph to get the item up there. It's amazing. It's good content. So Miguel is. I can say they're kind of tied right now, since I mean they do both have 2 beams. Though having ooh, Caesar's going to check root cave item and arbor chamber. Oh right, doesn't have space jump. All right, seems like Caesar's just gonna come back later once they have space jump. Miguel making his way through workstation. So fun fact, the only turrets stay frozen forever unless they're in phase on mine. In phase on mines, they're a tougher turret called mega turrets, and mega turrets break out of ice beam, out of being frozen from ice beam. Ooh, oh god, oh no, oh no. Ooh. F in the chats for Miguel. I have no idea of when Miguel last saved, so it was in Chozo. So I'm pretty sure Miguel is behind now, officially. Is behind again, I mean. Ouch. That was rough. Okay. Miguel does not seem happy. So Miguel I'm assuming Miguel is going to take the talent elevator to Magmore, or go past Hype Totem. Yeah, it looks like. Okay, Miguel is about to get his plasma beam. So yeah, Caesar is ahead. Now having both plasma and ice. Miguel only having plasma. That was an unfortunate death. Ooh, Caesar? Oh, my commentary stream seems to have. Alright. Not bad, not bad. So I guess now we're gonna see what's in the tunnel. Tunnel of Pendrana. Hopefully Caesar doesn't face the same fate. Alright. Out of the dangerous zone. Miguel is reading the hints. So thankfully, there was no punch in the gut with the artifacts. But thing is, Phazon suit can be just about anywhere, except Phazon mining tunnel. Yeah, exactly, Super Rose. Yay to not die. So Miguel is going through Root Cave to get to Magmore. Not a bad idea. I didn't catch what the Shoreline's items were. I guess I'm about to see what one of them is. And it's just a missile. Caesar decided not to get it. Taking a safety save, not a bad idea. Miguel boosting through the lava. Miguel is going to get his ice beam again. Ooh. Yeah, Miguel, I'd suggest not doing that trick again. And getting out of that lava, but Miguel is going to take. Ooh. Okay, that's rough. Miguel's having issue with getting ice beam, being bullied by the enemies. Please don't go for the trick again. Okay, thank God. Miguel has ice beam. Oh, and where was the spider ball? Didn't catch that. Ah, ice dreams start and the deep freeze. So now Caesar can go back to get. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back to get. Space jump. Sorry, had a little bit of a brain fart right there. I don't know if he'll go check Andromeda Canyon first, or if Caesar will just hightail it to hightail it to Space Jump. And it seems to be going to Canyon. Sorry, I'm a little. It's hard commentating by myself, having to watch both at the same time. Miguel is going to check Warrior Shrine because it does have boost ball and knows the trick to get up there without space jump. These boots are made for jumping, and that's just what to do. Thank you for that. I didn't see what canon was, but it doesn't seem to be anything good since Caesar didn't go for it. So yes, this is still fun. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised that worked. Yeah, they don't have space jump yet. It is in Ruined Fountain. They currently Miguel has since Miguel died, and the last time he saved was right before he beat Flagra. Technically Flagra is not beaten anymore, and Miguel is about to figure out what he died for. Seeing it's a missile and deciding it's not worth getting his prize, and Miguel is not going back, just going straight for Rando, going to find his spider ball. Actually, yeah, he should have gone Rando. Miguel going to check whatever this. Yeah, that I already saw this. Miguel seems to be in a little bit of a frenzy, since not happy about that death. Ooh, and not going to Ruins East first. Oh, yep, now he is. Good choice. So I used to be a similar way where I would go to Ice Ruins West first, and then go like kind of in a reverse fashion through to East. But then I figured out that it's just faster to do it. Go through the intended way, which is to go to East, then up to West. Yeah, I think Wave Beam is up there. Miguel getting his spider ball. Caesar seems to be trying to do the same trick as Miguel did. Personally, I would just go back and get space jump right now. But I don't know what's going through their head right now, so maybe they have a good idea and I'm just not good. Yep, Caesar's just going back to Chozo, assumably. Kel seeming to go check Ruins West. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it. I am back. What did I miss? Caesar checking storage cave. Getting wave bust. Miguel is still in Rando. I don't know what Miguel was going. Alright, Miguel seems to have given up on whatever he was doing right there and is now going for this. Sorry, I'm a little trying to watch both streams at the same time. Oh, that was a little bit of lag on Miguel was playing on Dolphin, if I'm correct. So that was a little weird little bit of lag. Miguel really wants to get whatever's in west underneath the ice, obviously. He really wants it. Ooh, Caesar is on low energy. Yep, taking the save. Good idea. Space jump optional thanks to bombs and Miguel. Alright, memester. Bombs are a pretty good tool though. Alright, these tricks are actually new to me. What Miguel is doing. So that's actually interesting to see this. Ooh. Yep, that was a little. Caesar did this too, and thanks to him, we know Mr. Miguel is fighting tooth and nail for an energy tank. Feels bad, man. Miguel seems to have given up on it, thankfully. Miguel's dolphin seems to be lagging a little bit. Miguel, man, just go back and get space jump, please. Early plasma is nice. It's a broken weapon, sort of. At least in early places like Chozo and Magmore God, what am I saying? In Lab, it's a pretty OP weapon. You can one-shot most enemies with it, with a charged plasma shot. And Caesar seems to be going to either Flagra and to get space jump, or unless Caesar knows how to get in there without space jump. I mean, without doing Flagra, then I don't know. Let's see. I don't think you can do it without space jump, though. Yeah. Seems to be going to Flagra. Since you can't get up on the spider ball track without being Flagra, so... Ooh, and Caesar is scanning the symbols. Miguel is entering Talon. Yep, Caesar seems to have just decided that it was better to scan the symbols. I can understand where he's coming from with that. I used to just scan them because it was a lot faster for me. But then I decided to really learn the symbol skip, which was worth it. It does save some time. You're definitely not missing out on much, though, if you do decide to scan the symbols. It means you have to go kind of more of a vanilla way, but it's not a massive time save. Alright. Caesar is going to do Flagra. Miguel seems to be on his way to Chozo. And I guess I have a little bit of downtime. Some time for donations, Kappa. Caesar has Wave Buster and 65 missiles. Well, let's see if let's see what if he decides to do it for the meme. Miguel seems to be dropping frames. Miguel, I am aware that Miguel has not the best internet, so Miguel seeing that it's space jump and doesn't seem too happy about that. No, you can't do that. No, that it doesn't work that way, Miguel. No, it doesn't work, Miguel. Not how you're supposed to do it. Caesar seems to be doing Flagra the casual way. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Having some trouble getting the mirrors. And there we go. There we go. The way he's using his missiles. With the way they're using their missiles, though, they might not be able to use Wave Buster. Please save your missiles. Miguel seems to be going to skip doing Flagra. Maybe this will pay off. Maybe it won't. Yes, Metroid PowerPoint. Miguel is entering PowerPoint mode. Oh, Flagra's a missile. Miguel already did Flagra, but died and saved before beating Flagra. Yep, Miguel is getting up and probably going to go to Flagra. Alright, here's the moment of truth. These are going to use Wave Buster? Place your votes in the chat, and Miguel is not going right to Flagra. Oh, safety save, right. Not bad choice. No. No. It's dead. The dream is dead. Come on, man. But I don't know if Caesar knows that you can do that. But maybe deciding it's a race, probably a better idea to not do that, but it'd be funny. If either of them get flamethrower, it's a matter of whether or not they use it on the power phase Exo, which was the final battle of Metroid Prime Exo skeleton of final battle of this game. Because for some reason you can use flamethrower on the power phase. I'll explain Exo for anybody who doesn't know. I'm sure busting Flagger. Okay. That's a line I'm never saying again. I'm sure it is a little bit faster, but I guess whatever. Maybe Caesar just decided I don't have enough missiles, might as well just not do it. And I can understand that thought process completely. Caesar most likely going to go get space jump boots, which I and other people have lovingly named space cheat boots, or called space cheat boots. Oh, and since Caesar has Spider Ball, doesn't need to do the early wild trick. Can just go down the track on Spider and go back up. But Caesar also has supers, which will make this ghost fight supers and X-ray visor. So this Chozo ghost battle will go pretty fast. But so this play is in logic, just made it a little bit faster by not going all the way down. So to kill these Chozo ghosts, all you need is a super missile shot and a charge. But since he has X-ray visor, this battle will go by pretty quickly. As I said, now he's already down to one ghost. Ooh, there. And done with it. Sick duck by the ghost. Yep. And it's for a miss. So Miguel did waste some time by trying to get space jump without doing Flagra, but Caesar is just reversing through, wanting to get to Ruin's Fountain as soon as possible to get space cheat boot. Which admittedly I use too much as a crutch in this game, but we don't talk about that. Miguel entering Quagra for the second time in space. Doesn't have Wave Buster, so that's not gonna happen, sadly. And so now Caesar is able to get in here. The water will start fountaining out. And it's on the Spider Ball strap. Not much possibilities left. No, there's actually quite a few. There's Wave Beam in Fendrana Shores. And Fendrana Shorelines, sorry. Fendrana Shorelines. Which then will break open all of the labs. And since they have since Caesar has Ice Beam, sorry, I'm having a massive brain fart right now. Since Caesar has Supers, Spider Ball, and Space Jump, can get Wave Beam and Shorelines, then go all the way through labs and not have to backtrack through. Can actually full clear labs with this loadout. And can do late Fendrana, which without Gravity Suit is a little bit of a pain, but it's a good play. It's a good idea right there. It's far Fendrana is out of the way anyways, with there being only one real entrance to it, which is labs and Stardust, but kind of same thing. A little bit of downtime right now as Caesar heads up Root Cave to have some time for some more donations. Alright, and Root Cave is a missile. Big surprise. Shoutouts to the backer. I'm sorry about that. That's my dog. Doesn't I jump from last keynote? Oh, I jump. Oh, Miguel is going to do Ghost. Has both X-ray and supers as Caesar does, so the battle will go by pretty speedy. Caesar, I can't tell. Oh, Caesar's going to go forget Crash Site? Yeah, that's the only thing they can get. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything good. I know a missile or an E-tank. I'm pretty sure it was a missile though. Miguel is doing the Ghost currently, and that's all I can really say. I miss having another commentator around. Ooh. Caesar was trying to get the item with, just using grab. Ooh. Caesar, that's not a good play. You don't have Wave Beam. So Caesar seems to be going through crashed. Yeah, wait, doing late Chozo? Is it? Oh, alright. I was worried that. Yeah, I know. I just wasn't thinking of that at the moment. Sorry, wasn't thinking about that. I thought. Oh, I just saw one of the Reaper vines, which in the game's code are called spankweeds. Get hurt by the boost ball. So, fun fact about boost ball: it does 50,000 damage per frame, not per second, per frame. And Miguel is currently running on Dolphin, and so the top speed is 60 frames per second. You can do the math. Having boost and its insane damage. Ooh, that was a good little trick. Seen that before, but. Well, get a calculator and do the math. As I was saying, does 50,000 damage per frame. Pretty much all enemies in the game are invincible to boost ball type damage, except beetles and gamers. Beetles and gamers are the only regular enemies that are immune to it. All bosses are immune to it. But Ridley isn't, at least in his flying phase. Ridley, how the Ridley battle works, I'll just explain it right now. Ridley has a little chest heart thing, and Anti-Chamber being an energy tank, has a little heart plate thing that's vulnerable, and you use that during fight. And you can, for some reason, it's not immune to boost ball damage, so you can just boost right into Ridley's chest and instantly go into the second phase. I'll explain that again later. Don't worry. Caesar shooting that super missile just a little bit too early. Miguel back in Talon. Yes, ghosts. So I guess we're gonna be seeing what Hall of Elder and Elder Chamber is, if those were correct. It's odd Caesar hasn't gone back to get Wave Beam yet. I was surprised. I'm gonna place. Yeah, I don't like doing the ghost layer change just because. I mean, you can skip the ghosts in all the other rooms after this layer change, but still, it's just a hassle. But that's my personal preference. Miguel demonstrating what Boost Ball does to gamers by killing two of them with Boost Ball. As you can see, they died to 50,000 damage per frame. This is getting too spooky. I can't track under these conditions, says Ginger Dragon. Well, then don't track if you're that scared of some ghosts. I remember the ghost scared me a lot when I was like 8 playing this game. It was mainly the music that made me scared, but Miguel is going to Fendrana, I'm assuming, to get wave. So right now, Chapel of the Elders. No, Hall of the Elders. Yep, this wasn't a good play for Caesar. And I'm assuming yes, Labs is the play right now. Or technically Tower. Yeah, Tower of Light is also in logic. But Caesar going to check Crossway. Good choice. Yes, Caesar can get Crossway item if it is. Logically, of course. And I can't see what that is. What was that? I couldn't see. Looked like Ice Spreader? Oh yeah, Ginger. I was kind of the same way. I mean, I was like, I need to get through the room quickly because I don't want to get hurt by some ghosts, and I can't see what that is. I don't think that's a missile. Is that a missile? That's not a missile. There's no. Could be a PB expansion. Yeah, you're right. Could be. Both of our runners using their supers at the same time. Good sync in wrong places. Caesar going to do the regular way of this item. Miguel getting his wave beam. Oh yeah, the music was what mostly scared me about the ghosts as my 8-year-old self, but now I'm very much, can we just not appear? I feel like the ghosts are cool, they're just So if this is a PB expansion like Ginger said, and it's flamethrower, run is valid. I'm wondering if maybe we're gonna see Caesar use flamethrower on, power beam phase of Exo. Because if you don't, then your run isn't too valid. Yeah, that's meme dedication right there. He did waste a little bit of time getting that, but it's for fun. I would probably do the same thing. I forget what that room is called, but the meltable ice trigger thing being just an energy tank. About to see what Chozo Ice Temple. God dang. And I couldn't see what that was. I have no idea, but I'm assuming it wasn't anything good. Chozo Ice Temple, okay. I'm just sorry. I'm watching two randomizer runs, and room names in Prime are very, very hard to remember. Miguel I'm assuming Miguel is going to be doing the labs play. Good choice. Has ice, so you can just go all the way through and not have to worry about the backtrack. Caesar is going to Dynamo to get missile at the top of it. Oh yeah, I just noticed they don't. Neither of them have gotten any artifacts. Okay. They both know where they are though. That's the thing. In Miguel's case, yes. Caesar still has to get his wave beam, but Caesar knows where wave beam is. I'm surprised hasn't gone back to get him. But whatever. About to see the artifacts again. Control Tower, Life Grove, Great Tree Chamber, Quarantine Monitor, Training Chamber Access, and Watery Hall. So not bad locations. Oh, Space Jump was in Watery Hall. So, you know, kind of Flagro. Vanilla Tank. Caesar about to get his first artifact. Yay! Unless, of course, gives up. Oh! Good job. First artifact, an hour and 12 minutes in. Miguel heard you. Stream snipe? Kappa? So Miguel is entering labs with plasma, so that makes labs a joke. Labs is a joke with plasma. Caesar is doing... Oh, Caesar's taking a shortcut. Alright. Miguel, use plasma. Please use plasma. It's faster, and you can use flamethrower, which actually you don't have. Never mind. Yeah, Clappa. All right. That's the next thing I'm gonna be saying a lot. Thanks. Thank you. So fun fact about in the vanilla game, you can't reverse through labs, which isn't what Miguel is doing right now. He is going through them normally, the intended way. But in the vanilla game, you can't go through labs and. But yeah, you can't go through labs in reverse. But they fixed that in the randomizer. Research lab. I'm pretty sure that was Hydra that he's in that Miguel was in right now. Being just a missile. Personally, I think it's faster just to unlock that rather than having to turn on X-ray visor, look at the item, and if it's something you want, then you have to still. Oh, and here is a fun little skip. Ooh, main power bombs. Nice. Not required, but convenient. So here's a fun little skip that I suggest everyone learn along with SJF, Space Shuttle, is the Observatory Dash, which allows you to skip doing the puzzle. So all of labs according to logic, is possible right now. But you can easily skip needing boost ball for labs by learning the dash, which I'm sure you saw Miguel doing. And Miguel has gotten main power bombs, so it's 4 more. Oh yeah, boost is required, right? But well, technically, boost isn't required. Technically, Kappa. Totally not. Totally skippable in this seed, Kappa. Oh, I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, sure. Main PBs are. Oh, right. He didn't have any. I'm all over the place. Do any artifacts require gravity? I don't think so. Since they can get to technically water. Yeah, water, but that's easy to skip. Yeah, phase on suit is go mode. I'm wondering where Phazon is gonna be. I'm praying for Stardust. I do not want Phazon to be in a lower mine. Any seed that requires lower mines is pain. Oh yes, it is currently. This is a Samus, and it's dead already. Miguel going to get this energy tank. Bad choice. Right there, might as well. Getting the missile too, not bad. So currently Miguel is ahead. Not by much though. Mostly just having power bombs and wave beam. So I guess we're about to see what's in research core, and it's a missile. So Miguel is most likely just going to skip. Oh, I just realized. Did Miguel get control tower? Control tower artifact? Yeah. Alright, yeah, he did. So yeah, Miguel is most likely not going to go back through labs unless it's a shortcut, which it really isn't, but you never know. Seems to be doing the Far Fandrana play. Going to check what's in access tunnel first, and it's vanilla energy tank. Never mind. Miguel is not doing Far Fandrana. Oh, most likely going to get the artifact and quarantine monitor. Maybe do Stardust. Hoping. Stardust is a very slow boss, slower than Flagra. Right? Well, actually, never mind. I don't know if Stardust is slower than Flagra, but Stardust is a slow boss despite having power. Well, actually, never mind. Stardust isn't so bad when you have power bombs and plasma beam, but still not a good boss to do. Gale dashing off of. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, sorry, I was calling him Stardust. I meant Tantrum Rock because that's what the battle is. A rock throwing, sentient rocks throwing tantrum. But Miguel is going for late Fandrana. Good choice. I've had Phazon be there before. Miguel checking his hints again, making sure that he saw them right. Reading glasses don't need to be fixed. I don't know if he actually wears glasses, by the way. Oh, never mind. Personally, I do not think putting off Far Fandrana when it's right in front of your face. I do not think that's a good idea, but I don't know his thought process. And not doing Far Fandrana might be the better play, and technically, I mean, statistically, it could be. I can't remember. Well, there's actually quite a few checks in Far Fandrana. I personally would check, just because it's there. But Miguel is checking workstation, just an energy tank. Miguel probably already has enough, being a runner of this game. Most likely just be comfortable with 4. So Miguel is going to do geothermal core. I haven't paid attention to Caesar too much lately, so let's give him some attention. Caesar is going to make the lab play. Oh. going to get the control tower artifact. Other than that, there wasn't really much in labs. Miguel was having some trouble skipping the geothermal core puzzle. Miguel seemingly giving up on skipping and just doing it the regular way. So this seeds seem kind of linear, which isn't fun for us, but fun for them because it's easy to route. Miguel dropping frame. Yeah, my dog does love Prime Rando. I am so sorry. I'm gonna actually mute and go see what's going on down there. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So what'd I miss? Looking at the tracker, doesn't seem like I missed anything. Yep, that's what I thought. So, I can't tell what Miguel's doing. And I'm assuming Geocore was nothing. Oh right, I was there for that actually, it was just a missile. Miguel taking a ship save, not a bad idea. And Elias, it doesn't look like Miguel's. I think he's gonna be doing the dreaded gravity-less frigate. I hope. Oh, never mind. Actually, I keep forgetting you can go up to Chozo through crash site. God dang it! I'd actually kind of want to see gravity-less frigate because it's painful and it's fun to watch, though. Yep, going through Chozo, going to Chozo through frigate. Caesar is about to get next artifact. So Caesar, what Caesar did right there is went to the wall where where the tower would fall and morph. I personally do not do that because you can soft lock there. If the tower falls on you, and you get stuck in the collision, you're soft locked. You can't move. You can't. You can do gravity-less frigate, but it's I don't know a good word to describe how horrible it is, but I know it's possible. Yeah, Elias saying it's bad content is an understatement. It is a very big understatement. It is like the worst content. And even then, that's still an understatement. It is horrendous content. I'm gonna actually open up a thesaurus right now and look and try and find a word that's good. Same here, Ginger. Same here. That's why I'm opening my thesaurus and finding a good word to use. Awe-inspiring. No, never mind. That's a positive. Oh, here's a decent one. It's disturbing to watch Gravityless Frigate. I'd say bad, but bad. I want to try and describe how bad it is exactly. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. I think horrific is. You know, it'd be hilarious if, yeah, it's just disturbing content. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, gravity can't be in Biohazard, but that'd be hilarious if it was. If they do make Plando, then I'd love to see how many seeds they put there, how many seeds they put gravity, because that would be hilarious. Horror, absolutely horrifying, but funny. Yeah, yeah, it'd be funny. Miguel is in a lead, having more artifacts, but Miguel doesn't have flamethrower. Yeah, rated F for fusion suits. Okay, that seems good. That seems good. Fusion suit is in this run. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh yes, and neither of them have gotten any suit other than Varia. Two is Caesar. He went swimming. Yes. So unhappy. Decided to go for a swim. Doing the R jump to get across. Just an energy tank. So this is shaping out to be a mad hunt for Phazon suit, which is usually what most seeds boil down to. It's just a hunt for Phazon suit, because Phazon suit can be anywhere other than Phazon mining tunnel. I think I'm forgetting one more location, but Phazon mining tunnel, it can't be there because that you need Phazon to get that item technically. That's how many if you have, I'm pretty sure even if you have all energy tanks, it's still close to not have Phazon suit trying to get it. Miguel triggering the ghost fight and Hall the Elders. Caesar is going to gravity chamber. Gravityless gravity chamber. I have PTSD of that. And oh, please don't. You have plasma and you have no, please. Oh God, I am getting flashbacks of one of my races. I am. Oh God. Also, gel zaps are horrible. Whoever programmed them should have gotten in big trouble. Prepare for half an hour. Please don't attack me like that. I'm sorry that I spent probably an hour total in gravity chamber. I'm hoping Caesar was just trying to get some swag points and won't do that again, but Because I know how painful it is getting out of gravity or like this, I will put an F in the chat. Oh god. Please, Caesar, no. You have to go to the, you have to go on that slope to the left. Swag points aren't tracked for the turning. But you know what? They should be tracked. Yes. So, without any, if you don't know any tricks, falling in the gravity chamber without gravity suit is a soft lock. Yeah, Caesar is probably pausing up where the slope is. Good choice, actually. Very good choice. Telling you, shouldn't have gone for that ghetto twist, which I hate with a passion. I hate gravity chamber with a passion. I did a race not too long ago. Slope twist. I've heard ghetto twist, but I guess it doesn't matter. I have PTSD of that, and I hate it. Seeing gravityless gravity chamber scary. Still not getting it. Still going for the wrong rock. Oh god, I'm feeling pain just because I know how this feels. Oh. Well, sorry, I got a little zoned out. Caesar's still having trouble. Oh, I like the Far Fendrana theme. So Caesar is taking a little pause here. I'm assuming looking up how to get out of gravity chamber without gravity suit. I do feel Caesar's pain. I did have to do this during one of my races. So, and this is also buying Miguel a lot of time. Could be worse. He's gonna blow up everything else. I mean, there was a, I don't know about now. See if he killed the gel zap or not, but there is a gel zap nearby. So fun fact: if you fall on top of gel zaps, you get stuck and you like die. I actually don't think so. I don't think he got it, but I guess we'll see soon. A bar skip on the other. Well, at least, well, Miguel got bar skip pretty quickly, so. I don't know, Rainbow. Ooh, oh, still trying to get the slope jump off of the wrong rock. Wait, no, I think he's trying to do it off the. I think he's doing it off the right rock now. Yep, and he got it. I couldn't see correctly. Probably looking to see what's next in the escape from gravity chamber. Sorry, my commentary stream's a little glitched right now. Alright, there we go. Now it's fixed. Never mind, no it's not. I'm still... So I am blind right now. But I do see... Okay, Caesar is going for the good choice. I'm just gonna reload again. I hear grapple. And thermal visor, so Caesar will not have to do thermalist, yeah, thermalist essence, which makes the battle faster. I'll explain that when it comes. Miguel isn't mines. Are there any artifacts in mines? Or is he just looking for Phazon? I should have written down the artifact locations with how many chances I had. Now doing a scan dash to get... And Frost Cave is a missile. Miguel, you jokester. So Miguel is entering lower mines. And what is it? It's a missile. See, yeah, Miguel is almost in go mode. So unless Caesar catches up, which kind of is actually, Miguel is kind of in the track to win. Of course, that can change very quickly. Of course, Miguel choosing not to look at the item from up on top of vent shaft, go for not a bad choice. Ooh, Caesar is doing Tantrum Rock. Good choice. Good choice. Just so I can watch my favorite boss in the entire game, Kappa. Going for a power bomb to instantly knock out the first few rocks. Sorry about that. Miguel skipping out on a missile. Yeah, Thardis is probably a missile. I'm pretty sure. I feel like Thardis just can't be anything else. Thardis is a missile every time. Yeah, you're right, Elias. We can. Ooh, and Miguel's having some dropping frames. Oh, and since you have you're actually not supposed to have X-ray by this, but having X-ray makes this battle so much faster because you can, for some reason, that? Is that phase on suit? Ooh, that's phase on suit. So, Stardust being phase on suit, that dream is dead, Elias. Yeah, Miguel is in go mode. As soon as he gets this item, he is in go mode. Going for maze skip? Yep, didn't get it. Yeah, Pog Champ. And Miguel is in go mode. That was a bad maze. Hey, he got phase on suit. Miguel choosing not to take the safety save. Oh, Stardust was something that wasn't a missile. Shocking. That's actually shocking. But still, nothing that would really help out Caesar. So Miguel is choosing not to just full clear mines, you know. I mean that, and go and beat Omega Pirate, which is actually a better choice. But if Miguel did find, ow, if Miguel did find Phazon suit in like low mines, level 3 mines, it would have been a lot faster just to go and beat OP Omega Pirate rather than backtrack all the way up through. He skipped this. Good job. Yeah, that's right. Deity, fierce deity. It is something other than a missile, so that's be grateful. So with Miguel's current loadout, I'm highly doubt he's going to make any extra checks on the way back, on the way to Ridley. Probably just going to hightail it. So currently, Miguel is in the track to winning. Mines was worth it, and I'm thinking Caesar might be avoiding Mines, because Mines is a little bit of a iffy play. High density of item, high chance of a decent chance of it being something good, but at the same time, Mines kind of can't be out of the way, so I can understand not wanting to do it. Ooh, Caesar missing that slope jump. Sorry. Caesar seeing it's just a missile and deciding to dip. Ooh, Caesar is in mines. Gonna be getting his phase-on suit pretty soon. Deciding to get this energy tank. Not a bad choice. You get some health refill. And just having an extra tank is convenient. Ooh, going to check processing center access, and it's just a missile. Unsurprisingly, since, you know, nothing else really can be there, since we kind of found everything other than gravity suit. Miguel getting his 5th artifact, hightailing it to training chamber access to get the 6th and final one. Ooh, ouch. Personally, I would just do the lower mines play first, since just the backtrack. Oh, actually he might just be checking. Nope, never mind. You're right. He is doing the upper mines play first. Bad choice, but I have the curse of knowledge. But at the same time, doing lower mines while you're there it's faster. Because if you don't find anything in upper mines, you have to backtrack all the way down to lower mines again to do it. Maybe checking storage depot B. So now Miguel is heading to artifact chamber to fight Ridley. And I will explain the Ridley fight. We're there. Oh, Caesar, please. Just do lower mines. Get your phase-on suit. Get your traffic cone suit, and you'll see why I'm calling it that when he finds it. Miguel taking a ship save. Good idea. Ooh, almost getting ship dash. Just too much on the edges. Still didn't. That was close though. Good attempt. And Ridley begins. And Miguel. Oh, the game. It's just kind of lag. No, his stream is dropping frames. Alright. Did Miguel get it? No, I don't think so. Oh, Miguel did get it. Congrats. So Miguel Miguel, the trick I was talking about earlier with using boost ball to end the flying phase of Ridley. But I'm thinking Ridley got a little glitched or just wasn't enough. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Since boost ball does 50,000 damage per frame, for some reason Ridley isn't immune during his flying phase, and so you can boost it and end it quickly. And Miguel got that very fast. So kudos to him for being able to do that. And place your bets for how many charges Ridley will have. Charges are the worst thing you can have. Ridley. Well, also invincibility frames, but still. I mean invincibility glitch. So no charges so far. There's one charge. Oh, and Miguel was able to pretty quickly. Oh, his game is actually kind of slow, but I mean that's working. His dolphin lagging actually is kind of working to his advantage. And so Ridley was going for a charge, but that was a very good Ridley fight. That was very good. MightyCaesar checking storage depot A. Miguel is going to be heading into Impact Crater, final area of the fight, the final boss. Just a missile. Miguel doing a quick climb using some standalone collision to skip doing a bit of platforming. I'm gonna boost to the red phase on. Just go through. And here we go. First phase of Prime. Let's see how good his Subchamber 5 luck will be. Who knows? So, a little bit of info on Prime Battle. Metroid Prime XO Battle, specifically. So Subchamber 1 has two beams that XO can switch. Power and Wave. Subchamber 2 adds Ice. 3 adds Plasma? No. I think I'm getting them mixed up. But each subchamber adds a new beam, and the last one Prime can change erratically. Prime can change at any moment. So Subchamber 5 is the big one. That is the one that can really save you time or really waste a lot of time. Subchamber 1 going pretty quick. Now on to I guess we're gonna actually never mind. Miguel doesn't have flamethrower. No validation for this run. MightyCaesar has one, but Caesar making his way through lower mod. Going to find his Phazon suit and probably be kicking himself. Ooh, just too late. Super missile. Just too late. It's not a bad Axel fight so far. Pretty good. Game does seem to be lagging a lot. Miguel is... Okay, I don't know what Miguel is doing. MightyCaesar seen its Phazon suit and probably kicking himself right now. Oh yeah, I just realized. Miguel doesn't have thermal visor, so that means his exo fight is gonna be a little tough. Not by much. He has one visor. It's not his visorless, but it's hard to find essence without the visor, and your shots aren't as not all of them land, because when you're not targeted on something with hyper beam, with the Phazon beam, I mean, your shots kind of go everywhere. They don't home in on one thing. When you're targeted, they do. So it's a lot harder without thermal. I don't know how practiced Miguel is without doing essence without thermal. We'll see. Alright, traffic cone suit coming up shortly. There it is. There's that traffic cone. Okay, for a second I thought Caesar was about to go through all through lower mines, but decided not to. Good choice. EXO is almost over for Miguel. It hasn't seemed like a bad Subchamber 5, but I've seen better. And if only Miguel had flamethrower. Still disappointed in invalid run. Game is lagging a lot though. Did he hit that? I couldn't. Alright, Miguel has finished Excel and is going on to Essence. Time for the final battle, and thinking Miguel has this in the bag, unless some freak accident happens or his hardware crashes. But let's cross our fingers and hope that doesn't happen. So Miguel hasn't saved since before, unless I missed the elevator save. Sorry, not pulling that little energy, but... Oh, and I almost forgot. There's a little manipulation for Essence if you just stand still. Lay a pool faster. And about most likely see something called attack canceling and yeah, attack canceling. Step in and out of the pool at a certain rhythm while shooting. essence, and you actually get a lot more damage out of your pools, and essence doesn't attack. But oh, pretty quick pull, and I'm about to demonstrate, and he's about to demonstrate to you how it's a little harder. And since we don't have his audio, we can't know if he's hitting or not. Having some trouble. Alright, I don't know what's up with Miguel, but whatever. Ooh, this isn't good. Doesn't have to drop into frames either. Getting back into the groove a bit. Caesar going for the last artifacts. Is in go mode right now. Not a bad Axel fight. Thermal would be a little better. I think he's being messed up by the lag. And Miguel has won. Ginger, I don't know if you're in the IRC, but could you see if Miguel would want to get in here for an interview? Yes, GG's to Miguel. Great. Great. If you see, but that was pretty good actually. Oh, I am not. You're not in the IRC. Well, I guess. Just a minute. Bot's just like. Well, I've heard the bot is being a little iffy lately, but I guess we'll just. So 203.50 RTA. Not bad. Not bad. Well, for the seed, yeah, it's not bad. In general, actually, that's not bad, but whatever. Caesar getting 5th artifact? Yeah, 5th. So I guess let's see where Gravity was. Gravity suit. Gravity suit was oh, Metroid Quarantine B. Alright. Iffy, but not horrible. Not horrible. Horror Minds does kind of make it bad though, but $127, not bad. Not bad. Really good. She can't join. Oh, nah, yeah. Whatever. I guess I'll just ping him and see what's going on. Alright, here we go. Alright, just ask them. him personally. So I guess we'll see. Oh. All right, I guess we could do the interview this way, actually. Did you get the invite to the Discord, or just don't wanna? Yeah, that seed was weird. I agree. I'd probably be in the same place, Miguel. Trust me. Caesar going to get the last artifact. Oh, and should be joining shortly. Hey,
Hello.
how you
That was
feeling?
that was the worst seat in my history of the entire life ever. Stop.
Yeah, I can see why.
Also,
So,
I want to die. Like for real.
so what did you think of those artifacts?
What I think about the location of the artifacts?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were pretty. Also, the face and location like
yeah,
was a little bit of a move, but
yeah. Phazon was in a.
I was doubting if I was gonna go to the maze to see if I was gonna go. I'm gonna go there and nothing's gonna be there, and if I don't go there, something is gonna be there, and then I'm gonna miss it, and then I look like an idiot. And but I ended up,
Yeah, I get that dilemma.
yeah. Also, Mighty is about to here now.
Yeah, my Caesar's going to Ridley and almost getting ship dash.
Oh, he's a chip. Okay, so got
Yeah, Caesar was actually pretty close behind you. Well, actually, so the thing is, you know how you reset early on and you ended up dying?
okay. I
So,
ended up. I first crashed. I
yeah.
died.
I,
And
okay.
before I died, I fight Flagra. And then when I got more Spider Ball, I had to kill Fire again just to activate the fountain and grab Space Jump. Also, okay, one good thing because I died because I didn't check the tree in main plaza and I went directly to Magma. I died there and after
Ah,
that
right.
checked the plasma. So that like good bad or
Right.
bad good, but because of that I managed to grab plasma.
So, after you crashed, so obviously that gave that bought Caesar a little bit of time, right? But the thing
Yeah,
is, Caesar actually stopped to read all the artifact hints, and I'm pretty sure Caesar wrote them down. So it was some pauses while reading,
yeah,
and
but
that bought you a lot of time. You were actually like right behind him after that, and you actually ended up getting ahead. And I'm pretty sure you got behind a little bit, but then but for most of the race, you were actually a decent bit ahead.
but that was nothing compared to what happened.
Yeah, after you died, that's where you behind a little bit again, but you quickly made up for that.
Yeah,
Especially since you
but
found
yeah, I found plasma, but I had to fight Vara again just because of found.
yeah, still You ended up winning, didn't you?
Yes, I did. For some reason. Yeah, still want Caesar's gonna finish.
Yeah, Caesar looks like it's gonna finish. Not having the best Ridley. Oh, what'd you think of that Ridley? That's pretty good.
What did you do? Not
No, you're Ridley.
am I ready? I tried to went for the fly by skip, but my game was lagging.
Yeah, that you
Or
did
had
have
to
that.
lag. But I did got the boost before he got flight off, so I his health and get
Kudos
the
to you for playing so well with that lag.
yeah I know.
Yeah, that was a pretty good Ridley. Only one charge. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, there's only one. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I assume. It's all right. Lag was another factor in why I finished it late.
Yeah.
Okay, so three things. Duh, I crashed as soon as started. Die, and I had lag.
Yeah, I feel ya and having to reset really early like that. I know how that feels.
How did Caesar go?
How did what?
How did Caesar?
Oh, Ridley fight?
Yeah. Or how
Oh,
did he win in the game general?
it went okay in general. I mean, a few charges, but finished pretty quickly. Currently in in uh, core right now.
Alright, I think I will have it out now because I had stuff. I don't think I can wait for my Caesar, but you can tell him by my part that GG he got really close to me. That's pretty much pushing the next.
All right, GG, man.
Yeah, GG's.
Have a nice night. All right, so Caesar is following in the footsteps of Miguel, going to fight Exo. So let's see if maybe Caesar gets a better sub-chamber fight. Sorry. Dogs are acting weird again. Quick, see what's going on. Sub-chamber 2, if I'm saying correctly. Grisby Samus. Yes. I. Hmm. Ooh, plasma. Good way to start that out. Not much to say. So A little bit of rough sub-chamber 5, but... Ooh, flamethrower! Good choice, good choice. Your run is totally valid now, Caesar. I am proud of you. You made me... Yeah, Pog. Should have used it on power phase. I wonder if Caesar knows you can do that. It's gonna tell Miguel that he just lost? I don't know. Should have gotten flamethrower. Should have gotten. Use a flamethrower on the end. Huh? Traffic cone suit and flamethrower? Yeah, the finishing blow is flamethrower. Wonder if we'll get some music for this battle. Probably not. Oh, nah, we're not. Caesar knows about the manipulation. Good. Ooh, lost a lot of energy. Wait, did he save? Yeah, I don't think he saved. After, really. No, well, Essence isn't that threatening of an enemy, so. Oh yeah, Caesar does have, all visors, so this will go by quickly. Ooh, placing the second pool right away. Come on. Ooh, nice, that was good. Ooh, Essence is moving around a lot. Repool? That's a lot of health for a repool, but we'll see. A little fast for the rhythm, but actually never mind. I might work them. Appreciate you can just use the rest. And that's the end. Congrats to Caesar. Alright. Right. Alright. Makes sense. Alright, let's see if maybe we can get Caesar in here for an interview. Congrats. That was pretty good. 22 and 2, 22, 16. Pretty good. Yes, GG's to Caesar. Good job on finishing. That's pretty good. Huh? Hey!
Hey,
How's it going? How do you feel about that seed?
it was alright. I really screwed myself over a couple times. Checking out Upper Mines, I probably lost me a good 2 minutes. Was stuck in gravity chamber for several minutes.
Yeah. No, I felt you on the pain of trying to get out without gravity suit. I really felt you on that.
Yeah, but at least it didn't take me too long. Only like 5 minutes or so, I think.
So did you stop to look up how to get out? Because we saw a pretty
Yeah,
big...
I couldn't remember the
Yeah.
spot for the second slip jump.
Yeah, that's what we thought. So, so I saw you checked your hints like right away, like read your hints right away. I mean,
Yeah.
So Miguel actually had to reset and like at the very start because his game crashed. And so he actually was like right behind you because you were reading the hints. You actually bought him a lot of time by doing that.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it
I
was
got
actually
messed myself up
it's
a couple
actually good.
times by not reading them for waiting too long to hear them or to read them. So
Yeah, I can understand that. And not reading them is a double-edged sword because then you don't know what you need and how to route it. So I could see both, making both choices. That was a pretty good essence.
it was an okay essence. Like I
Yeah,
had to
but
do way too many pull cancels at the end to get
well,
that kill.
you had thermal and Miguel actually didn't.
No.
So yeah. Oh, I saw you you validated twice.
Yep.
So I
I
have
know I was
a
gonna lose some time to picking up that flamethrower. It's like, you know what, kind of have to get that.
hmm. So have anything you want to say? Because I'm out of questions.
Um, just wondering, like, what major route divergences we had.
Um, mainly, God dang, I can't remember. Um, you actually held off on getting wave for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah,
On going,
because I forgot that I couldn't get. I was thinking of going, uh, doing bar skip because I've gotten pretty consistent on that and getting to Fendrana from there, but then I realized I couldn't get there after I'd already gone to Chozo, so I was kind of cursing myself the entire time. It's like for forgetting that there are a couple wave doors in my way to go the
yeah.
route that I wanted to.
So that was a big one. Miguel actually went right for cannon and through mines. Not mines, flat. I'll actually be right back. Just a second. Sorry about that. You have anything to say? Any comments?
Yeah, I need to work on my routing a little bit more. I think my movement was all right through most of the game,
Yeah, you had pretty good movement.
and hey, I wasn't really expecting to be able to beat Miguel because he's definitely a better randomizer player than I am.
Yeah. So I have a question. Are you a runner of this game?
Yeah, I've done a good number of runs. Officially, my best, or on the leaderboards, I think my best time is like a 120 IGT, but
Yeah,
it's the fastest I've actually done is like a 116.
it's good. That's actually really good.
And I think Miguel's at like a 105 or something like that.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that about wraps it up. So make sure to follow the our tracker Ginger Dragon. We don't have a command for that, but he's right there. And of course, follow me. There we go. Oh, it's exclamation points. Okay. So I guess that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and see you later.
And thanks for commentating, Caliber.
No problem.